What it do? NFL Niner fam. Now, we all seen the injustice that was done to the Texans. You know what I'm saying? Sad, but we all seen it. You know what I'm saying? And they allow us to see it. You know what I'm saying? Because it is cat. Now, we can go on and on. We can go down the seats. We can start from game one when Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? When was that Spagnuolo was running down there to call a timeout. Only the head coach calls a timeout. I can give you the other game where it was the what's the guy, the chain guy. He called a timeout for the referee. I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? We can go. I mean, you can go down the line when they played the Bengals, when they played the Falcon. I mean, you can go down the line. You know what I'm saying? This is what they do. Their intention is to let them get the little three, the back-to-back win Super Bowls. You feel me? But my thing is this: when you watch that Texans game, okay, and they weren't even touching them. They weren't even touching them, and they were calling the penalties, the roughing the passer. You know, you got to go look at it. They weren't even touching them. They had one where Mahomes was doing that old moving around, this, that, and the other, and laid on the ground. When he laid on the ground, the two defenders hit each other. The referee standing right there, he looked at it and called a penalty. You feel me? My thing is this, because I seen this on another video, but I had thought about it. I'm like, you know what? Because I remember when they did this to Brett Favre. Man, you know what I'm saying? Hit him. Really hit him. Really hit him. Quit playing games. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you don't want to get the penalty. You know you're going to get the penalty anyway. I don't know why DeMeco Ryans literally didn't, when he was telling them right before the game, like, look, man, we're going to get the penalty anyway. So even if you breathe on him, you're going to get the penalty. Rock his shit. You feel me? Rock his motherfucking shit. You feel me? That's the only way they're gonna stop doing it. You know what I'm saying? When you get to him, rock his motherfucking world. That's the only way, because right now they know the players are lightweight scared. I'm scared. Don't touch him. And then as soon as you touch him, the penalty. You know what I'm saying? So now they don't even try to touch him. They got the fools running into him. If you get close to him, they don't want to do nothing to him. So they try to put their arms out or whatever it is. Nah. You hurt him. That's the only way it's going to happen, because they can only save so many people. They can only save it so many times. You know what I'm saying? You rock him. Okay, what they going to do? Throw you out the game? Next person, rock him. What you going to do? Throw you out the game? That'll send a message that we're already going to lose. You know what I'm saying? How many hits can he take? Then the league's going to have to think like, oh, shit, they adapted. You know what I'm saying? They've adapted. And they'll make sure that this shit stops. You know what I'm saying? Because it makes no sense. We all see what's going on, and they do it on big stages. See, the problem is the Niners, the first Super Bowl, go back and look at that Super Bowl. If you, like I said, I remember clearly the holding penalties. And you got to remember, if you got a defense and you're calling holding, or you're calling roughing the passer, or you're not calling holding on his offense, well, you'll wear out the defense. That way you can just go up and down the field. Bosa was a rookie. He was getting to the quarterback, but every time he touched them, it was a penalty. It was a penalty. They kept throwing penalties. That's why at the end of that game, Bosa was crying. The Super Bowl was like, this didn't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? In that first Super Bowl, Shanahan's father was sitting in the booth, came down, talked to the head referee and said, who paid you? Who paid you to do this? Y'all didn't know they threw him out of the game. They threw the father out of the game. They said, don't put this on TV, and they threw him out the game. You know what I'm saying? He went to the head referee and said, who paid you? He said, I've never seen this many calls in my whole career of playing NFL against one team. See, y'all got to go back and look at that. But the problem is when the Niners say something, what does everybody say? What's the famous words? Oh, you're crying. You lost. You're crying. You lost. They did it right in your face again to the Eagles. And they knew the Eagles should have won that Super Bowl. What they do? Holding. And it's right in your face. And the thing is, you think because it's not your team, everybody's got to be crying. It's a conspiracy. No, they're doing this on purpose. And they're doing it on big stages, man. They're doing it on big stages. That's the sad part about it. It's right in your face. And because it's not your team, and another team saying, hey, they cheated my team. Oh, you're crying. But when it happened to your team, now, oh, man, they cheated us. Well, what happened when they did it with us? Oh, you were crying, but I'm not. See? Y'all got to wake up, man. Y'all got to wake up. I understand you want to hate the other team. I understand that. You feel me? Look, I'm a Niner. I can't stand the Raiders. They cheated the Raiders this year. They cheated the Raiders this year. I can honestly say that they cheated the Raiders this year. So it ain't about if I like them, if I don't like them, or this, that, and the other. I'm just going by facts, and you guys need to do it too. Like I said, that's what they're gonna have to do. They're gonna start rocking this shit. Remember when Brett Favre went to the Vikings? Remember when Brett Favre went to the Vikings? They had the bounty gate on him. They was tearing his ass up. They was go look at the last interview Brett Favre did right after that game. Just go look at how he looked, his face, and he said, "I'm retiring. I'm retiring. I can't do this anymore." You feel me? They was lighting his ass up. Now remember, he had Adrian Peterson. You know what I'm saying? With Adrian Peterson and Brett Favre, they could have went on to the Super Bowl. They was lighting his ass up. The Saints was like, nope, we don't care. Hit him anyway. We don't care. We'll take the penalty. Hit him anyway. They made him literally retire. That's what you're going to have to do to him. And not saying he's going to retire, but they would stop calling all the bad penalties. You know what I'm saying? It'll make them do it. They'll be forced to do it because it's like, well, what else can we do? They're hurting them anyway. And it's going to come down from the top. We'll call a penalty. We are. They still hitting them. We'll kick them out the game. How many people, you going to kick the whole team off the game? What you going to do, kick the whole team out the game? Literally. You know what I'm saying? So that's my rant. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is, man. This is disgusting. It's completely disgusting how they cheating everybody. But like I said, it started with the Niners. I'm telling you, y'all have to see it. Because when they did it with the Niners, they seen that everybody hated on the Niners. And they said, oh, okay, we can just keep doing this. And if anybody say anything, the rest of the league will just say, oh, they're hating. They're mad. You're hating. You lost. They're mad. And see, and that's exactly what everybody been doing, man. It's sad. I mean, it was really, it's a good plan. It's actually a good plan. Remember when they did it the one time to the when the fucking Cowboys tried to cheat the Lions, which they did. They won the game. They cheated. They did. What did they do to those referees? Go back and look at it. They said those referees will not be reffing a playoff game because you get more money for the playoffs. Now that's what you're supposed to do. It was an egregious call, an egregious call that cost them the game. And what they do, those referees. Now this happens all the time. With the Chiefs, they don't say anything. Y'all don't see, that's not strange? But I know. I'm hating you doing all you're hating. Man. Let me know what you think. Leave it in the comments. Peace.